guys, welcome to vlog number 4. Yeah, vlog number 4. I've really been enjoying this vlogging process, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has liked, commented, shared, subscribed, watched the vlogs. I appreciate it so much. But today we're gonna have a little bit of a kōrero. I'm gonna sit down and talk to you guys, and yeah, I'll try to keep it as short and simple and sweet as possible. But I'm gonna be talking about why I decided to start So Extra. So Extra. Why did I decide to start it? You'll find out shortly, I guess. Roll the intro. Okay, there's no intro. I guess I'll just start talking about it. So we're gonna sit down and relax and make ourselves comfortable because it's gonna be a long kōrero. So just to give you a little background on me and my working life, most of my working life was in travel and tourism. Like, my career was pretty much everything. Like, when people have goals, like, my career was always on the top. People would like get married, buy a house, whatever. My career was my goal, and that was to be a flight attendant. And no other job in the world was better than that job in my head. Obviously, that's why I wanted to do it so badly. And I put everything into it, and I was lucky enough to land my dream job as a flight attendant. And it was everything I thought it would be and more. It was such a dream, but unfortunately it got cut short and I lost my job. Oh no! And as well as losing my job, I think I lost my confidence, a bit of my confidence anyway. And without sounding like too deep or anything, like, I did lose a bit of myself as well. When you put so much into something and you put so much value on it, and then when it gets taken away from you, it's just like, what the F? Like, imagine a heartbreak, something like that. So yeah, my ultimate goal was to be a flight attendant, and when I lost my job, I was like, well, I don't want to do any other job. Like, that's the only job I wanted in the world. Like, so what am I supposed to do now? And I was so put off it. Like, my confidence was obviously hurt and bruised, so I don't want to apply for other flight attending jobs. So I tried to recuperate myself, looked at other industries, just like, oh my gosh, like, is this what am I going to do? And on top of that, money was running out, and I had to depend a lot. Like, I was broke. I had to depend a lot on, like, my family to pay my rent. Every other bill was just stacking up, and I really thought to myself, like, I never ever want to get myself in this position again. And that's where the business idea came, because I was like, that's the way out kind of thing, was creating my own business and making my own money. Like, I'll never get myself in that position again. I want that financial independence. Business ideas, I did eyelash extensions for a little bit in hopes that that would be my next business. Unfortunately, I didn't enjoy that as much as I wished I would. And they always say, like, your first business is not going to always be the one. And it's funny because I always think back on, like, certain things, and I had, like, business tendencies or business ideas growing up. Like, I charged people to come to my 16th, 18th, 19th. I charged them to come to my birthday. Like, I did a few other things, like I was doing them. Now I think about them, they're all like the pyramid schemes type things. So I try to do a few of those. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it myself. I had a trip back to New Zealand. One of my friends had messaged me to catch up. I was like, cool. She's like, oh, I'll be at a pop-up store, come through. And I was like, sweet. So ever since I've known her, she's done markets as like a side hustle type thing. And at that time, she had turned the markets into her full-time income. So I rocked up to her pop-up store, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is really cool. She told me all about her business, and we caught up, and she gave me a few ideas, and I asked questions and was like, what's this? And you know, she really helped me out. And I went home and thought about it and was like, what would I do? What would I sell? And because before with eyelash extensions it was a service, and you know, with services, like, you always have to be there to make money, but I wanted to have like a passive income where you could be sleeping but your online business could be making your money, you know, kind of thing. So, you know, it was like yeah, light bulb moment. I'm going to start an online business. So I did a bit of research and stuff, and then that's where sunglasses came into it. I've always been attracted to like accessories because, well, if I really want to go into it, when I was like younger, I was always bigger than everyone like my age. Whenever I go to shops and stuff, like sometimes they wouldn't have my sizes, and nowadays it's really good because they've always got the curve or the plus size. But you know, back then I could never find stuff, but I could always find, you know, bags. I could always get bags and shoes and jewelry and sunglasses and, you know, all those types of accessories. Like, they would always fit me, so that's what I tend to be drawn into. And they just make your outfit go from like basic to just like, damn! People, you know, say to me, why sunglasses? And if I'm really honest, like, it's not even about the sunglasses, it's just about, at the end of the day, like, I just want to have my financial independence, and I feel like sunglasses is the way to help me get there. So yeah, in summary, that's pretty much why I started. The reason why I started So Extra was because I wanted financial independence. And not only that, it's just so many people would probably think like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. And some days I do have those days where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm crazy. Like, who the hell do I think I am, starting a business? Or, you know, it will fail, or I'm not going to go anywhere, or whatever. And I think as well, that's the reason why I have these vlogs, is because I'm documenting my journey, and it's going to be nice for me to look back and be like, wow, that's where I came from. Like, you know, when I'm at my destination, when I've got So Extra as my full-time income. Yeah, it's just documenting the journey, and as well letting you guys see the journey and bringing you into my world and what So Extra is about as a brand. As well, I think I should add that I am going back from my story as losing my job as a flight attendant. Obviously I picked myself up and applied for flight attending jobs again, and I'm a flight attendant now. You know, sometimes I feel like when you get knocked down, like, you're just gonna pick yourself up and get back up again, and it's gonna take a while for you to put all the pieces back together. You can do it! And I was lucky enough that it wasn't too long of a time before I started flying again. At that time I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so put off, I'm never doing that again. And look at me now, like, I'm still a flight attendant and I am enjoying it so much. But like I said, my main goal is to have my own independence and my income, and that's the reason why I'm doing So Extra. And so many people are like, you know, why don't you just go to full-time flying? And it's like, well, because I'm still relying on someone for an income. What I want to do is have my financial independence. So yeah, that's why I decided to start So Extra. And I'm excited for the future and to see my dreams become a reality. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks again for your love and support. Peace and love, and as always, stay grateful and stay productive. Bye guys.